And I am Stacey Robbins with Newsfile Weather. Crazy day all across the country. Crazy week, actually. Let's take a look at what's going on. Out in Vancouver, there is a high pressure system in the Pacific. That's going to blow in over the weekend and warm us all right up. Right now in Vancouver, mostly cloudy, 7 degrees. I'm going to get to Alberta later because it's crazy all across the province. Regina and Winnipeg, they've had such a great week weather-wise. High double digits all week long, but there is a cold front moving in and they're going to get down below freezing over the long weekend. We've had just seasonally average temperatures, both mainly cloudy right now, 6 in Toronto, 7 in Montreal. The jet stream has lifted over the Maritimes. It was holding a low pressure system in place, giving them unstable weather. They're going to warm up through the long weekend, and it's snowing right now in St. John's at 4 degrees. If you want to get away this long weekend, let's check out the resort temperatures. It's 15 degrees in Palm Springs. Barbados is a sweltering 29 degrees today. Acapulco is a little cooler at 26. It's 23 in Honolulu. That's warm enough for a Mai Tai. Mickey and the gang are enjoying 27-degree weather in Orlando, and in Vegas, still best to stay in the casino. It's only 18 degrees there today. And currently in Calgary, we're sitting at 2 degrees with some scattered flurries and sunshine as well. Light winds, and tonight we could see up to 1 centimeter of snow. Now, I said it was a crazy day across the province, and that winter storm warning we had in the south yesterday has actually moved up north. Areas north of Leduc are all under that same warning. Right now in Fort McMurray, 0 degrees. Grand Prairie's 4. Edmonton and Red Deer both at 1. Cooler through the central regions. Banff is currently in whiteout conditions at -1. Lethbridge is at 6. And Medicine Hat, again, the warmest spot in the province today, 8 degrees there. Heading into the long weekend, we're going to be seeing some great warming temperatures. Tonight it is -2 with some light snow. We will have up to 1 centimeter. Tomorrow high of 4. Friday is 7 degrees. Saturday 8 and Sunday 6. But we will be in double digits by Monday and Tuesday. If you want to get out on the ski hills this weekend, it's going to be a great weekend to do it. Let's check out the snow report. Will this spring-like weather last, or are we in for another blast of winter? Groundhogs across North America came out of their burrows to predict when winter will end. As Stephanie Massicott reports, many Calgarians headed north to see what Balzac Billy's prediction would be.
The State Trojans are in action this weekend. Our Stacey Robbins is covering all the hockey action for us. Stacey, how is the team looking going into this weekend's games?
Well, Jeremy, the team picked up a 6-5 win over the Vikings last night. The Trojans were up 4-2 after 2, but after 3 quick goals in the first 8 minutes of the third, found themselves short. Brad Plumpton got a goal, but then Trevor Bailey put the game winner home with just 21 seconds left on the clock. The Trojans are busy right now getting ready for game number 2, which will be a challenge, but they also know what they're going to have to do to come out on top.
They got a lot of skilled guys who can put the puck in the net, so I think us staying out of the penalty box and us shutting them down and not letting them score goals and not playing that wide open game will definitely play to our advantage.
Now game 2 does go tomorrow night here in the State Arena, 6 p.m. Put on your red and get out there and cheer for them. Jeremy, back to you.
Stacey Robbins reporting live from the State Campus Center.
So we've reached the part of our show where we check out our team's videos. Our first team, Josh and Armin, you had a little bit less planning in your video. Do you think that helped you out?
Well, we kind of had to plan out the basics.
And Stacey Robbins, our weather anchor, is outside of the building. Stacey, how's it looking out there?
Well, Jeremy, right now there is some blue skies, but of course earlier today it was a different story. Coming into the long weekend, we're going to warm up, and I'll let you know all about it later on in Newsfile Weather. Jeremy?
Thanks a lot, Stacey. And Steph.
There are more delays on the City of Calgary's controversial Peace Bridge. The walkway was originally scheduled to open last year, but as Brendan Miller reports, Calgarians may not take their first steps across it until the spring. Just downriver from the Peace Bridge, the Centre Street Bridge is getting a makeover of its very own. Beginning next week, the bridge will be outfitted with an LED lighting system that will highlight the 4 iconic lions that guard the entrance to downtown. Area Alderman Drew Farrell says that a similar project at the Langevin Bridge not only improved the bridge's looks, but also helped to make the area safer. The project should be completed by the summer. And if there Parody videos are fantastic. They take the best of two worlds, maybe a movie and music, put them together and create something even more awesome. Just check out this Gaga-ween video.
Pause up for the Monster Queen in my town. Don't you love me now? Everybody's waiting for my next big hit.
Takes the best of Nightmare Before Christmas and adds in a whole lot of Gaga. Obviously the production value helped this one. There's some good parody videos out there and there are some bad parody videos out there, but none of them leave you feeling completely satisfied. We're going to change that right here, right now.
Our Stacey Robbins joins us from the State Newsroom with more on the mayor's reaction to a recent newspaper article. Stacey, how did this situation start?
Well, Courtney, this whole situation began yesterday with an article in the Calgary Herald, which basically implied that the mayor had thrown his support behind the Wild Rose Party. Today, the mayor released a statement saying that this was absolutely not true and that he doesn't have a horse in this race. He is very encouraged, though, by the prevalence of municipal issues in this campaign.
I cannot remember a time in provincial politics where municipal issues have been at the forefront of the discussion the way they are now. And I think that is incredibly good. I think that all five parties clearly understand that the system we have now is broken, particularly for Calgary and Edmonton, but for all municipalities across the province. And I'm pleased that every single party acknowledges that there really is a need for change.
Now, the mayor did survey all five leaders from the parties, and he released the results of that survey on citiesmatter.ca. He did also agree with experts who say whoever wins Calgary will win the election. Courtney, back to you.
Stacey Robbins reporting from the State Newsroom.
Welcome back to State News File, everyone. Stacey, what's going on with the weather? Just last week I said, you know, this is the best winter we've ever had and it's all over, not to worry about it, and now there's snow on the ground. What's going on?
It is a crazy day out there. The winter storm warning for Calgary has been lifted, but that headed up north. And I had a chance to speak to some SAIT students today about how their day was affected by the snow.
We get snow all the time, right? So we're used to you know, snowy weather, cold weather.
I had to walk to school today, and I walked from Northville Mall to school with 2 jackets on to brave the weather.
It's a chance for curious minds to get a feel for what SAIT has to offer. The school is opening its doors to prospective students for its annual open house. And as Stephanie Massicott reports, it's also a chance to get a first-hand experience of life at SAIT.
Tonight, the leaders of 4 major political parties will go head-to-head in a televised debate. Some experts say the debate could make or break the campaign for the PC or the Wild Rose. Our Stacey Robbins has been tracking the story and joins us from the State Newsroom. Stacey, all eyes are on the leaders tonight.
Absolutely, Courtney. Like you mentioned, it is a dead heat between the PC and Wild Rose, and some experts are saying that tonight could push either party into a majority. 4 leaders are participating in the debate tonight, and Alberta Party leader Glenn Taylor will be live blogging. He's not included in the debate, but will be following it closely, as will all Albertans, I'm sure.
One of the leaders may have a little bit of an advantage tonight. Could you tell us a little more about that?
Absolutely. Because the pressure is so high, they are going to be watched closely. And Premier Alison Redford, if you remember back to the PC leader debate, she participated in that less than 24 hours after her mother died. She was very calm, very cool, and very collected during that one, and some are expecting her to be the same tonight.
Think that will make her a target for some of the other political leaders?
You know what, Courtney? I don't think they're going to be attacking her as much as we may have seen a few months ago. Because it is such a tight race between them, they don't want to make a misstep. This is going to be a very careful, planned debate, and that's what we're going to see from all the leaders tonight.
Stacey Robbins reporting live from the State Newsroom.
If you don't want to confuse your viewer while they're watching your video, it'd be wise to use what we call line of action. Let's say you have a scene with 2 characters having a conversation. The proper way to use line of action is to make sure that they're facing the same direction each time. So when actor 1 is talking to actor 2, actor 1 needs to be facing screen right. When actor 2 is talking to actor 1, actor 2 needs to be facing screen left. If you were to take your camera and move it around your actors so they were both speaking in the same screen direction, that would be a break in the line of action and your viewer's attention as well.